Hi beautiful people and friends, welcome back to my channel. Hello to all the nurses, superheroes, mga Filipino na nurses, mga Tagalog at saka mga bisdak. So kato mga Bisaya, may buntag, may hapon, may gabi kaninyong tanan. Bisaya man ko, but this video I'm going to be talking in English for the reasons that I have also subscribers who would only understand the English language. So in my last video, Nurses Salary, there were some who left comments about more information and requirements about how to work here as a foreign nurse in the USA. So in this video, I'm trying to answer those questions and I'll present it to you. So if you like this video, keep on watching. I wish you would watch the full video, and also I will be presenting it one by one, so that way you will have a full understanding of what the requirements are. So either you're a foreign nurse coming to work in the US or a Filipino nurse wanting to work in the US, these are the requirements. So if you like this video, as I've said, keep on watching, hit like and share it with your friends. Hit the notification bell for more notification of new videos. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. My channel's name is Carmel0727. So the information that I'm going to give you is based on research and also information that I've gathered from my friends who are nurses and also relatives. Mga Filipino nurses are here. I have friends that are Filipino nurses as well. And also, I have lots of relatives who are nurses here in the US. So let's get started. So the first requirement would be an educational requirement. So you need to be a graduate of a course as registered nurse. It has to be an accredited nursing program from an accredited nursing school. It's important that it's an accredited nursing program and an accredited nursing school, because that means that has met the highest quality of standards. Because there are some schools who are offering nursing programs and they're not accredited, and that leads to another problem later on. So you got to have either a registered nursing program, or you're a graduate of an RN program or a bachelor's degree in nursing called as BSN. So the next requirement would be you should also be able to pass an English proficiency exam. The only exam that I think personally I would think is the best exam to take is the TOEFL, because TOEFL is known worldwide. It is more accepted and it's more preferred. Like if you apply abroad for any job and they require an English proficiency test, I know that TOEFL is recognized because it is preferred by universities and by employers. So if you have the chance to pick which English proficiency exam, better take the TOEFL. So the next requirement is to apply a credential evaluation. This is looking into theoretical and clinical practice. They would find out through an evaluation and review if you have already practiced the very important aspects of nursing, which is adult nursing, neonatal nursing, pediatrics, and also psychiatric nursing. Generally, it doesn't look into other areas of studies like sciences or other studies. Those are the only aspects that they usually look into. So the next requirement will be to pass the National Council Licensing Examination called the NCLEX. So for example, if you're in the Philippines, what you need to do is apply through the Board of Nursing or apply in the state through which you would wish, like for example, if you want to go to the state, you will apply for that particular state where you want to be licensed. And when you apply for this, you usually apply through Person View. So the next requirement is to take the CGFNS. This exam is designed to find out and evaluate if those nurses who have international education are qualified to work here in the US. For nurses to be eligible to take the CGFNS, they should already have significant experience in the different areas or fields in nursing. So the CGFNS exam is offered 3 times a year in 40 countries worldwide. So if you want to contact the CGFNS for the exam, you can go to their website, and I'm going to provide a link of their website in the description box of this video. The next requirement is to obtain a registered nurse working visa. Just take note again that the work visa here in the US, the H1C, is limited. So I think it is better for a nurse, a foreign nurse, to apply through a recruiting or staffing agency. The reason why I say so, because most agencies are already like well versed with what they're doing. They have already helped a lot of nurses come to work here in the US, and at the same time they are already well versed. They have already a list of all the requirements, and they can file and complete this all for you appropriately and also accurately. So the majority of foreign trained nurses are required to obtain a permanent visa or a green card, and that will be obtained by applying by yourself or through an agency. But this will make you eligible to work here in the US, and at the same time this has to be really be completed prior to travel and also prior to immigrating to the US. So if you're working with an agency, they normally gather all the requirements in one packet, and they will schedule you for an interview to show up by appointment at the consulate's office at the country where you're at, and you will be interviewed, and you have to pass the interview for you to be able to immigrate to the US and work here in the US. I think the advantage of working with an agency too is that they will already give you an orientation, and they will also give you some knowledge about culture here in the US, cultural practices and what to expect in this country, ways of living, and that will really help you, since when you come to the US, there will be a time that you will be adjusting to the different kind of lifestyle and culture. I think the advantage of working with an agency too is that they will already give you an orientation, and they will also give you some knowledge about culture here in the US, cultural practices and what to expect in this country, ways of living, and that will really help you, since when you come to the US, there will be a time that you will be adjusting to the different kind of lifestyle and culture. So if you are a Filipino nurse who would want to apply to work here in the US, kailangan nakagraduate ka ng RN program or BSN program sa accredited school. Kailangan kasing accredited kasi dapat yung school or program nakamit ng high quality standards for you to qualify here in the US. Kailangan din ng evaluation sa iyong mga credentials sa school na yon, at saka yung experience mo. Usually, they have a minimum of 2 to 3 years of experience. So, dapat naka-experience kang mag-work sa adult nursing, neonatal, pediatrics, at saka sa psychiatry. And ang kailangan din nila na makapasa ka sa, they call it TOEFL. Yung TOEFL is the English Proficiency Exam. Meron ding ibang English proficiency exam, pero itong TOEFL ang pinaka-preferred dito. So, kung pwede lang, yon lang ang kunin nyo na proficiency exam. Kasi alam ko, it's more preferred than the other exams. And also, kung mag-apply ka ng permanent visa or work visa, for me, kung sa agency ka nag-apply, mas convenient kasi sila na lahat, sila nang mag-asikaso lahat. Bigyan ka lang ng listahan kung anong mga dokumento or requirements. Tapos, they will really help you and guide you on what to do. And since you're coming to the US, like for example, if you've never been to the US, hindi ka mahirapan kasi meron silang orientation, meron silang period of time na i-orient ka nila, ipakita nila kung ano ang pamumuhay dito sa US. So, aside from that, importante din na wala kayong stress kung mag-apply kayo kasi alam ko, just for applying and processing all those documents, it will cost a lot of money. And some people would even like borrow money or uutang sa mga relatives or mag-save while they're working to have that experience. Like, for example, kayo, nag-work kayo, tapos nag-save kayo to pay the agency. So, I think it is worth it unless, but I have no experience about that. The reason why din na mag-research kasi yung isang video ko maraming tanong nakita yun. So kung hindi mo panoorin ang lahat ng video, hindi mo questions that you have, I can answer because I'm not like I'm not affiliated with a recruiting agency. I'm just giving some information that will guide you and at least help you with your plans of coming to the US and to work here. So, guys, be patient and work on your goals. If you want to work here in the US, constantly do research and update yourself. And I will try my best. Like if you have questions, you can also leave a comment. So maybe I can make a video out of that. And thank you so much for watching this video. And if you have time, please also watch my other videos. Consider subscribing, Carmel Zeros, and thank you friends for watching.